What's good, people? Kai Storm in the building. New review for That One Voice Revised Edition. New reasons to get this book. Thank you for joining my channel today for my unpopular opinion. But of course, I got to tell you about my book because I got to get you to buy my book. Yes, indeed. Hit me up. Get yourself an autographed copy. $15. The purchase information will be in the description. Now let's get to the review. Oh yes, indeed. Check out my new sponsor, BougieStoner.co. Bougie Stoner in the building with the P-Love infused body oil, cannabis infused body oil. Get yours at BougieStoner.co. Yes, new sponsors in the building because I am money. Money is me. Money comes to me abundantly. Yeah.
And no shade, I don't care who be in my views. I'm posting what I want to post.
All right, people, I'm running a little late, but like the song, I'm always on time when I get on, right or wrong. And we're not going to have we're going to go ahead and manifest that we're not going to have no more light trouble up in here. Child, I'm not even going to bother playing with the mic because I think there's some kind of extra technical issue because it ain't charged. It's just, it stops working. And it's like, fuck it. Last thing I want to do is just be chatting and not being heard. You feel me? It's good, people. Kai Storm in the building. Love It Hip Hop Miami is back. And yes, I'm here for the shenanigans. The episode is called Mami Said Knock You Out. Mami, as in M-A-M-Y. Or M-A-M-I, I should say. Said knock you out. Yes. Like and subscribe. Keep it cute in the motherfucking comments. Definitely check out my channel sponsor, BougieStoner.co, for all your elevated needs. Check out Motherhood, Sex, Marijuana, the podcast. And yes, we gonna get right on into it, ain't we, yeah? In the world that I forget, don't forget to get yourself an autographed copy of That One Voice Revised Edition. That's my romance novel, my latest romance novel. It's about a famous author who, as he's turning his bestseller into an audiobook, he meets his one true love. $15 for the book, including shipping. Purchase information will be in the description. A phone call came in and threw my whole fucking... I had to remember where the fuck I was at, and then had to realize that I ain't even start the review. So let's get the review started, shall we? And now, before I couldn't remember her name, but now I do remember her name, Gael. Yes, Gael, because I'm not about to call that bitch Heaven. Gael's attempt to warn Amara about Eliza and Shay activates Mami Anna. I don't know who the fuck is a Mami Anna. Michael Blackson links with her old flame as Rada and Nadia turn on him. I don't understand. What the fuck you mean? The chick that was fighting Shay is an old chick that you used to fuck with. For real? For real? That means your dick is truly community. Trina has a tense meeting with a controversial figure from her past. Now, we already know that's old homeboy that used to also manage Amada, that was trying to feel up Amada when that whole shit with MJ was going on. Now, in fact, I did start watching the episode. Matter of fact, and I was rewinding because it was a little argument going on between Rada and Nadia, because Rada was trying to boss up. Matter of fact, Rada was trying to boss up on Nadia, and Nadia looking at her like, bitch, girl, you need to chill the fuck out. You are just one of the sister wives. You just think you're more special because he might show you a little bit more attention, but all of us are sister wives. Get used to it. Like, get used to it. What line? Because Nadia and Rada is going back and forth, and they hitting on points on each other. It's like burn, burn, burn. Because first of all, Nadia talk about, girl, you acting crazy. You just a groupie that you met him at backstage. You know what I'm saying. You got upgraded from a side bitch to some sort of wife. Stop playing with me. The fact is, he been hitting this raw. He takes me places. He been talking to me, telling me all your business. Telling me all your business, child. So, who you think you talking to? Of course, Rada don't even look too smart by saying, you know, he told me that he don't know how he got you pregnant. He told me your baby was a mistake. He told me. Like, you not, like, just like Nadia said, why you more mad at me than mad at motherfucking Michael? Michael lying to the two of us. Michael is lying to the two of us, or at least lying to you more than he lying to me, because he damn sure telling me the truth about you. Okay? Because first of all, Nadia made sure and told her that, yes, I know your life. I know about the kids that you not raising. I know about all your situations going on. And yes, we and Michael was just having sex last night. So then she splashes her with water and then calls herself walking away. Michael is calling her, and he telling her, you need to calm down and chill out, and it don't matter if when me and her had sex, meaning, yes, me and her had sex last night, that's none of your business, though. And according to her, she's like, if you and her still having sex, we done. You've been saying that for the longest. Like, for real, Ryder, you've been saying you gonna leave Michael if the baby was his, if before she even found out about the baby. Now and now and then even when he was talking about moving her to Miami, you was talking about if she moves to Miami, I'm done. Like, what? And you sitting up meeting with her like you big boss over her. She looking at you like you crazy, and you look crazy because the main question she asked you was a real question. You seriously sitting here believing Michael? You really believing what he telling you? That nigga is having his cake, eating it, having another bitch make him another cake so he can eat that cake. Child, you looking fool. The next scene the next scene is where Trina is in the studio and husband is laying out some lyrics. They sound, and they sound. So, and she's all behind it, and then here comes Joy, cause she got to get in the scene to get her chicken gift card. And they talking about Julian. That's who is her manager, and also Amara La Negra's manager, who was feeling her up in that EJ situation. I remember that part clearly. I had to be reminded via, a flashback what the producers brought back with him and Trina had an argument, and what that argument was about over some $300,000 that she ain't getting no money out of, or some fuck shit like that. It still wasn't clear to me, but I more remember Amara La Negra situation, you feel me? And they discuss, she having a discussion with him because apparently the man doing movies now, and she wanted advice because she want to do movies. Yeah. My unpopular opinion is Trina movies, but you have to find her next week for getting money. You know what? Go ahead, girl. You do your thing. No, never mind whatever shade I thought I was gonna bring out. No, never mind. Okay, so now we move on to the fuck shit, which is Michael Blackston, which he claims he is so surprised. I'm so surprised. Clutch his pearls. I'm so surprised that Nadia that Rada and Nadia couldn't have a woman conversation about about the fact that you want to fuck both of them because you want to, because Nadia, Rada Ben gave you permission to fuck whatever type of bitches you want to, and instead of cutting them off at just fuck them once and done, you decided to have a couple girlfriends because you want to have a couple kids, and Pickney and Ghana could still be, pregnant, and you know what I'm saying, and Pickney and Ghana could have still come true. So that's our next one that she don't even know about, and you know what I'm saying. And he claimed he's surprised that she and she couldn't have a conversation. I'm surprised. Where does Michael take his bitch ass to? To Gael's restaurant because he claimed he needs somebody to talk to, and Gael says she been paying attention to his situation and she like him and he's fun, but she don't understand why any woman would be embarrassing herself for him. But at the same time, is the pot calling the kettle black right now? Because Gael, Girl, we know you fucked him. We know you fucked him. Michael, I'm glad you laughing. I'm glad you laughing at this stupid asshole because she's sounding real stupid right now. I went in black. So, Michael is eating this nasty bitch food. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Them planters look really huge. Why are them plantains so huge? Don't even try it. Fuck that. That bitch food nasty. That shit is poisoned. Fuck that. Anyway, she in here talking to Michael, and she telling Michael that, that now since she became Christian, she gets premonitions, and she been dreaming about Amada and how that she's under the influence of Eliza and Shay, and it's very dark for her, and she gonna warn Amada as soon as she get ready. But she telling Michael, with your situation, you got a lot going on, and I see darkness for you, and what you need to do is send baby mama number 2 back to LA. And then figure out what you're gonna do with Rada, and then add me in the equation, because you see, if you add me in the equation and figure it out and then situate these bitches, you ain't even got to worry about none of this bullshit. Everything gonna be good and dandy. And of course, Michael started laughing at this motherfucker because I like, bitch, what the fuck is bitch, what? Again, this dirty, stinking bitch that try to call herself heaven, is really trying to add herself to the equation. And Michael's community dick ass is gonna be in a next scene, because they showed it in the commercials that he gonna be in scene with that chick that came on to fight motherfucking Shay. So I don't see no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if where the fuck Rada gonna fit into all of this shit. But what you not gonna be is the bottom bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't follow the rules that Michael has already set, because you think you set rules. No, Michael set the rules, bitch. And if you don't follow, a next bitch is gonna be the bottom bitch. And you know who that bitch gonna be? It's gonna be Nadia. It's gonna be Nadia. Oh, in the next commercial, it really was gonna come up. First of all, let me go ahead and say that Michael said that all the shit that I got going on right now, adding this so-called heaven bitch, would only become hell in my life. And that's the smartest shit you said. motherfucker. That's the smartest shit you said. But besides that, it's gonna be they showing a couple scenes. First, they showing a scene where motherfucking where he dead ass. It looked like he gonna take motherfucking Diel's advice and tell motherfucking Nadia, you gotta take your bitch ass back to LA. That shit gonna be hilarious. I ain't even gonna fucking front. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, apparently Gael really, really thinks she's some kind of premonition ass fucking, what the fuck? Girl, bye. Go sit your, I'm about to say narrow tail, but we already know she got that BBL, so of course she got more than narrow in the back. She got a whole lot of whatever the fuck they injecting these hoes in the back. Next scene that came up was Michael going to see Nadia to ask her what happened. What happened when she saw Rada, and you know, she let him know Rada threw shit at her because, you know, you've been lying to her, and I told her straight up what it was, and Michael dead ass admitted it, like, yeah, it's none of her fucking business whether me and you fucking still. And it's like, really, nigga, it's none of her business? Okay. And literally and literally he was like, oh yeah, he was like, yeah, it's none of her business, and I'm trying to make peace, and if we can't make peace, then I'm gonna send you back to LA. And came out and said, I can't believe I'm doing what Gael said, because I'm not calling that bitch heaven. Can't believe I'm doing what Gael said, but she was right. She got to go back to LA. And literally, this bitch looked at him and said, nigga, I'm buying a house next door to wherever the fuck y'all live at. What happened? I'm buying a house next door to wherever the fuck y'all live at. Fuck you mean? What? And Michael sat there looking like a whole, like, oh, well, I guess I can't do nothing. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you can't forcibly put her on a fucking plane and send her. The fuck? Much less if the house next door to you is on sale. I suggest you buy it before she buy it. Or I suggest you find a way to not allow her to move in, because bitches sound like she already live next door. Now, next up is Amara La Negra and her mother. Apparently they gave her a day to celebrate her and her contributions, so she's getting prepared for Amara Day. I guess that's what it's called, because I ain't even check it out to see what it's called. Yeah, so the thing is called Amara Fest. Amara Fest. I'm not mad at Amada Fest. I'm just mad that I'm seeing Hot Topic. Like, yo, they ain't get rid of this bitch yet? Why is this bitch still on the... And then, wait a minute. I see something in the corner over there that says Jason Lee Show. The Jason Lee got the show on BET? Oh, shit. Excuse me. So, Hot Topic is here with Miami Tip. And they talked about the whole Amada meeting up with Chuck and that whole exchange of conversation and information based on the fact, and also the whole debacle that happened at Miami Tip's podcast with Amada and all of that. And to me, again, I feel like Amada had every motherfucking right to talk to Chuck, since you felt the need to go meet up with motherfucking Alan's wife. Like, what the fuck? Did you gain something? Did they give you an extra doggy bone or extra chicken gift card when you met up with him, with fucking, you know, that nigga's wife? Because I forgot his motherfucking Alan's. You know what I'm saying? And now, and we moving on to another situation where, Zoe Brinks shows up, and, you know, she's, you know, lost weight, cut hair, you know what I mean, looking real good, looking real nice. and she's telling them about how, you know, she's back in Miami, and she met up with Chinks Diamond, and that went all the way the fuck left, and yeah, and that's the catch up basically. Now I had to make sure I rewind it, so because I wasn't paying attention enough to see that they did show the bitch name, but apparently Larissa, aka the chick that hates Shay, that came on to take Shay's spot, apparently, she's here and she's meeting up with Hot Topic and Miami Tip, and now Zoe Brinks, and it just looks like, you know, a table of bitches that need to sit together in order to have a scene, in order for everybody to get equal amounted chicken gift cards, because how all of a sudden you are clicking up with this bitch? Y'all all of a sudden clicking up with this bitch. It really looked real corny when, like, just corny bitches just click up together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all just click up like that. Like, you know what I mean? And then she coming on here talking about that she still hates Shay, talking about Shay talking about her daughter or some fuck shit like that. Like, girl, you came on the show because you need a chicken gift card. And this is your motive. And you're going to also say that you have an ex, and apparently the ex is Michael Blackston. Because again, Michael Blackston is straight up community at this point. Community. And I find this whole shit mad corny. Like, because she establishes that apparently, you know, she didn't say Michael's name, but she might, I'm gonna go insert Michael's name in her explanation. Michael and her was fucking around, and at some point she was in the house, and they were having sexual relations, and this bitch would be at the door crying and leave, and hearing whatever was going on, and would leave, and still would put up with it. Now, to me, I ain't gonna front, that sound like truth, because hello, Rada does not give any backbone. She been saying that's out, I'm done for the longest. Everything is I'm done, but you still there. You're still there, girl. Chill out and shut the fuck up and go along with the program, because you been going along with the program. It's already been established, bitch, that you been going along with the motherfucking program. Okay, so, and the last corny shit was said was that this bitch, her name Larissa, aka Boots, is Boots on the Ground. Yes, I now remember I was calling her Boots on the fucking ground. Boots on the Ground is going to take over Shay's spot, and apparently Zoe is coming to take Chinks Diamond's spot. And I didn't even know Chinks Diamond had a spot, but okay. No, I didn't even know Zoe had a spot, but apparently she does. And as far as Shay been on this show a long time. You just got here. And if you thinking, you know, getting on Michael's storyline as one of his very long line of bitches, that might make you last longer than just trying to take Shay's spot. Like, girl. But okay. Go on with whatever you doing. So here's the prelude. This must be the speech that's given every time to Amada before she about to lose her mind, because we're at Amada Fest, and apparently it started as a rainy day, but everybody's still outside. It must have stopped raining, just been cloudy, and her publicist is literally like, listen, girl, because remember last time with my Miami team, you kind of lost it, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna behave yourself today, right? And she's like, no, my mother's here, my kids are here, I'm gonna behave myself. Oh my God, why would you do that? No. That's the speech we give when we know we about to go all the way ham, because Eliza Rain is here. Shay is here, and I forgot homegirl name. I'm gonna have to rewind it to find out homegirl name. The one with the green hair, green bluish hair. You remember her? Sanye, yes, Sanye. That's her name. Yes. Cause that's the main thing I remember. How her that hair, them nails. Look at it. I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing I remember about her. So I gotta remember to mention that Amada, Shay, Sunday, yeah, Sanjay, and yeah, Amada, Shay, Sanjay, and Eric and Eliza Rain. They had a conversation about the whole situation where she had a conversation with Chuck. She told him everything she found out from Chuck, and how she went up to her podcast and cussed her the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Shay claimed on in her confessional and was like, I put them together. I put Amada and Miami Tip together because I was hoping that they would, come together and, make peace and apologize and do all this shit. And that didn't happen. And so she said, fuck it. If they ain't do it, I did my part. That's it and that's all. You know what I mean? And so, and then Amada had to get up to, finish off the show. And so she ended off the whole event and now is back at the table with the girls. And then here comes Gael claiming that she want to tell Amada about her vision and that, her premonition or whatever. And that she really like Amada and she want to be friends with Amada and she could see a friendship with Amada if she could get all the demons away from her. Now, girl, bitch, you talk about yourself. You a whole demon that was fucking her man. Like, and your sister fucked Alan, even though Alan was a married dude, so I guess he really didn't belong to nobody. I forgot Alan was community dick. What am I saying? So you get my point, right? Like, you talk about you and Amada could be friends. How you and Amada could be friends? When you and your sister. Child. As you can see, Gael is sitting here. Sanjay is here. Motherfucking Amada. Cheryl publicist that is literally sitting in the back clutching his pearls like, what in the entire fuck is this bitch talking? This nigga cackling on the side. And them two is like, but look at this dirty stinking gala. Because at the same time, this bitch is telling Amada that these bitches are the devils that need to get from around her. These are the bitches that are hating on her. These are the bitches that she needs to get rid of in order to be Amada's friend because she really like Amada. And Amada's like, oh, word, is that what's going on here? You protected me, bitch. You protected me. Word. Okay. Now, meanwhile, this bitch fucked her baby daddy, and probably tried to fuck her baby daddy too. Couldn't fuck these two because we already know they probably fucking each other. But what I'm saying is, and this bitch just met her, so she looking at her sideways like, oh, where the pussy bumble? Aguanya so. So apparently, conversation, she claims she warning people. Eliza got the fuck up and was like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You better shut the fuck up with all this demon shit. And of course, Gael called herself telling her, bitch, I ain't talking to you. And then of course, here comes security. and they jumping and they jumping on her and shit, and Shay yelling, talk about, bitch, you better get the fuck up out of here, and motherfucking Amada is yelling, you better get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit energy. Next thing you know, Amada's mama, Amada's mama in the back trying to get at motherfucking Gael. Amada's mama in the back trying to get at motherfucking Gael, son. Amada's mama. Mami Anna is Gael. Mami Anna is motherfucking Amada's mama. Mami Anna said, ooh, no, I'm about to beat this bitch ass. What the fuck? What? Mami Anna said, I got hands for a hoe. I got hands for a hoe. Girl. That's who Mami Anna was. That's who they said Mami Anna. That's Amada's mother. Not for nothing. I think I'm about to be tight at Amada, because next scene, it looked like it's gonna be a scene where, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be yelling at her mama or talking to her mama some kind of way because her mama decided to defend the situation. Now, while I hear you, Amada, I hear you. Real talk, your mama been on Love and Hip Hop scenes enough to know that, she ain't gotta buck up for nothing. Like, she ain't really gotta buck up for nothing. Like, she is way past the buck up age. You feel me? Like, she is way past the buck if you nuck type of age. You feel me? So, and this ain't her first rodeo on Love and Hip Hop, so she know not to jump on Love and Hip to you know what I mean? Like, which producer can encourage this fuck shit? Like, you know what I mean? But then again, it probably ain't no, yeah, I don't know. Either way, if this was encouraged, this shit look crazy. Especially now that they're gonna be talking, they're gonna be showing a scene where they gotta call an ambulance because she talking about she got pain in her chest. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to see that. Like, it don't gotta go to them type of level of dramatics. Like, come on, producers, do better. Do fucking better. Like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. That's some bullshit. You know what I mean? But like I said, I hear you, Amada. Like, real talk. But at the same time, that's your mama, and she probably was listening to this bitch talking, and we all know that motherfucking Gael is a bruja. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Gael is a whole bruja. So what the fuck? So your mama got up, you know what I'm saying? The good spirit in her got up and said, no, I'm a punch this bitch out. Although nobody would have let her touch motherfucking Gael, and trust me, she would have touched Gael, and Gael would have, before Gael would have raised an arm, it would have got broke. It would have got broke. But nah, I don't want to see this next scene if that's what y'all on. If that's what y'all on, I don't really want to see all that. In the next scene, Trina and her purse holder, Joy, and her husband, they all met, and they met with Julian, and they discussed, what was going on in between them, what happened in between them, the money that she still, I believe, to this day deserves from him, and and he literally sitting there like, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. That money, my money, it's been my money, it was always my money. I ain't even apologizing about that money. And of course, husband on the side and purse holder on the side, they both, upset because they want to make sure that, they want to make sure that this nigga takes accountability, and he ain't. But what he does is he introduces some idea where Trina is some sort of therapist, And to me, it sounded more like a talk show, like Trina being the host of a talk show. And at this point, talk shows are, you know what I'm saying, are dying by the dozens. Like, they come out, they pop out a little bit, unless you're running them on some kind of streaming service or YouTube or something like that. I don't know. Somebody might want to check, you know, Trina, you know, and have a talk show with her. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, she invited me to all that shit. I would go. You know what I mean? But anyway. But that was the idea discussed, and everybody made it clear that, you know, if Julian does what he's supposed to do, everybody will begin to trust him again. And according to Trina really wants it to work, so she's hoping that he don't make her look foolish. And but again, what's going to piss me off next is Michael Community Dick Blackston is going to be in the house saying that Rada packed up all her shit and left, and he apparently missed somebody, so that here comes Larissa, aka Boots on the Ground, to show herself as the ex that was there first, long time on the list of many, many bitches that this motherfucker have. Now I'm really worried and thinking that a producer really encouraged her to behave like that. Because we got a scene here where she's talking to, where Amada is talking to her mama, and her mama is literally screaming at the top of her head, like, I just want to grab her and snatch her by the hair. I just want to, you should have just let me grab her. You should have just let me grab her. And Amada is like, bitch, you don't have the strength to do none of that. You are you bugging? You supposed to be, you on medication. Like, you got diabetes and all kind of shit. Like, what the fuck you mean you wanted to grab her? Who told you you could grab her? Like, if you would have grabbed her, I would have grabbed her. And then at the same time, the fact that you turned up is the reason why I turned up. And it's like, yo, while you wasn't the only one turned up, the fact that you turned up made me turned up. Like, it could have been stayed calm but the fact that you got in it made me get in it. And now the shit look crazy. And it's like, lady, and because, like I said, because I'm watching her screaming, talking about, I just wanted to grab her. I just wanted to grab her. And I'm your mother and I don't give a fuck. I want to grab her. And it's like, lady, you in your fucking 70s or something. I'm assuming you in your 60s or 70s. Grab who? Drag who? Girl, no. You wildin', and Amada looking at her like, bitch, like you wildin', like you kind of helped fuck up the whole day, because you had no business. Like, you could have, like, I know you wanted to defend me, but you didn't have to defend me that way and at that time. Because at the end of the day, Amada said, listen, if all y'all bitches took the bait, like, she came here to fuck with y'all, and all y'all had to do was just chill and let that bitch be the stupid bitch that she was. Had nobody said nothing, it would have been cool. Much less, why the fuck you think you could drag that bitch? Are you crazy, mommy? Mommy, mommy, no. I don't want to say mama was doing a little bit of acting just now, but seemed like she was doing a little bit of acting to me. I ain't tell y'all, so this is the scene where of course, at the end of Amada's conversation with her mama starts feeling her chest, and she's talking about she hot and she get a headache and all of this and all of that. And like I said, it kind of looking like a little bit of acting, because, you know, she felt Amada getting ready to get at her for acting all crazy at the event. So she figured, fuck it, let me divert her energy so she could back up off me. Maybe. I mean, I'm hoping mama feel better, but at the same time, it kind of looked like a little bit of acting. Of course, we gonna end the episode with motherfucking Michael and boots on the motherfucking ground. Okay, well, all right. Well, you know what? I ain't mad. Cause okay, so of course, like I said, they end in the episode with Michael making breakfast for Boots on the ground. But next episode coming up though, apparently Boots on the ground getting put the fuck out, and there's gonna be a conversation where she getting put the fuck out, and I'm looking forward to that shit. That shit gonna be funny. And then Claudia Jordan again coming in talking to motherfucking Nadia. And then I guess Ryder got some sort of surprise for Michael. I don't know what the fuck going on. Maybe it's probably the chick from Ghana. And then I guess Chink's Diamond, we still going through this, who her baby daddy is, and child, the dude Chuck is trying to get back with Miami Tip. Why? And then here come Gael again talking about serpents. And then claiming that motherfucking Eliza Rain does voodoo. Child, that is some fuck shit. But of course, we're here for it. You can subscribe, check out my the podcast I do, Motherhood Sex Marijuana. And the link to the channel is attached to my channel. Definitely keep it cute in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Share, absolutely. Definitely need to get to 1K. You know what I mean? And get my autographed copy of That One Voice Revised Edition. Of course, check out my channel sponsor, bougiestoner.co, for all your elevated needs. And yeah, shit. I'm looking forward to what these next 3 shows gonna be bringing. Motherfucking Real Housewives of Atlanta with K. Michelle. Motherfucker, whatever the fuck is gonna be ending going on with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because we still gotta go through scrappy fuck shit. And now, how many hoes do Michael have is the real question. How many hoes do Michael have, and how many of these hoes pregnant at the same time thinking they boss of Michael? But I'm glad to see Boots on the ground gonna get tossed the fuck out. Her and her dirty drawers gonna get tossed the fuck out. I'm looking forward to that. So see y'all next time. Later.